The best rod handles are made from the best cork. These are all Flor grade corks as purchased from the Portuguese supplier. Now, that's what I call a Flor grade cork, and that's what I call super grade. And what we do is we buy all our corks as Flor grade, and then we sort through them and set them into two categories, Flor grade and super grade. A Flor grade's easily identified, it's got virtually no voids, whereas a super grade, whilst it is very, very good, it does have a few voids. So you can see the difference immediately. Flor, super. There should be no ambiguity. It's quite evident what Flor grade cork is. This is super. Super. Flor. The difference is evident. So I'm going to show you how we build up a 7.5 inch Flor grade full Wells handle. And we start by picking individual Flor grade corks, enough to make up 7.5 inches. There we go, last one. That's exactly 7.5 inches. And the next stage we'll show you over on the lathe how we bore them and then we clamp them together for sanding. Now we're going to bore each cork before we glue them up and assemble them into the length prior to machining. Now, that's our corks all bored, and we now take them back through to the workshop where we're going to glue them together, and then I'll show you how they're machined down. You probably recognise this. This is a little shaft which I've machined the cutter on that we bore the corks with, you see. And it's this shaft that we assemble the cork handle on, ready for machining. But to prevent the glue sticking to the shaft, we use a hard paraffin wax and just rub it over the shaft quite liberally, so that at no point can the glue get through to the metal. Then we take some of our special polyurethane glue, take out a good dollop onto a piece of paper. Doesn't need a lot. The stuff expands and fills the gaps. Put that to one side, and then we take our first cork, slide it on, glue, and just a tiny smear, that's all that's needed, around the face of the cork. And push the next one up, rotate it, and push it firmly against it. Same again. This glue expands and it finds every little pore and fissure in the cork. You'll never have handles coming loose if you use this expanding polyurethane glue. You slowly build up the cork handle with each shive until you're up to the full 7.5 inches. Down to the last couple. And we'll just and this is a simple wooden clamp, 2 slots cut out of it, and the cork on the rod is placed in the grooves and tightened up so that it clamps the corks very firmly together, so that there's absolutely no gaps in any of the corks. And we set that aside for a few hours overnight, sufficient. And once that's dry, we'll take it to the lathe and machine it down to the finished full well shape. Now this is fully dry, glue's hard, we can take it out of the clamp. Okay, it's ready to machine. So I'll take these to the lathe, one I did earlier, and I'll show you how they're sanded.